Welcome to Cedar Point! Welcome to Cedar Point for a very, very windy Cedar Point day.
Opening day 2022.
But it is opening day 2022. So we're going to be here for the long haul regardless of what it's like today. So I hope you're ready to see some stuff. I don't know what will be open even, but we're going to do something. So maybe we'll have a bar crawl. I definitely have a few details that I'm going to show you, including the ready stations for cash to card, and we'll figure out a few other things too. So let's go.
We will ride the carousel.
And here it is, Cedar Point. It looks like a beautiful day today too. I might have lucked out with both. I don't know why my windshield wipers are on. I might have lucked out with both Kings Island and Cedar Point. Because Kings Island was a beautiful day, and this is looking like a beautiful day. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched. So excited to go. And I am here 15 minutes early. Well, okay, 12 minutes early, according to this clock right here. So I don't know if Given's already here or not. Sweetest woman ever just took my card, and we have the traffic directors right up here also. Feel like they've made it make a lot more sense with the traffic cones over the last couple of years than they did initially when I first started coming for YouTube. There are already quite a few people here. Oh my word, there is a line up a mile behind me. Here. Each of these entrances has a massive line, except a line over here that's a lot shorter, so it's moving hella slow. It has now been 20 minutes. This is slower than I like. But I do have a friend here.
What's up? How you doing? If you can hear me, my name's Given. What's good?
And we're off. So, Given, where can people find you?
You can find me if you search Given Taylor on YouTube. I'm also Vertical Loops on Instagram, and of course my Instagram is just Given.Taylor. You know, I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years. I just recently kind of rebranded my channel into like coaster exclusive content, so if that's something you like, obviously hit me up on the channel.
And all that stuff will be available down in the description of this video, so definitely go check him out. He's got some great stuff, and I love being able to watch him and also to follow him on Instagram. So,
and
you guys,
Cedar Point's my home base. I actually live about 10 minutes away from the park, so I'm here all the time. There's going to be a ton of Cedar Point content coming on my channel as well. So obviously stay tuned to Straight here, but stay tuned to me as well, because we got a lot of exciting stuff to cover today and all season.
So yeah, I mean, if you want the most information that you possibly can get about Cedar Point, following both of us is definitely the way to do that.
So we're going to be covering a whole lot of stuff this season. I live 10 minutes away, so I'm going to be here all the freaking time.
I don't think there's much open today, unfortunately, but right now, that's just what we're going to have to deal with. So we're on our way just kind of to do some sightseeing right now. Maybe we'll hit up Starbucks, but first I'm going to consult the app and see if there's anything that is open right now. Also, Filmception. They demolished that stadium that was here, and then of course Wicked Twister. They're building a ditch, a hole for something with that. So we're gonna have to see what they actually do. If the wind dies down, we can maybe ride this and look into it better. People were just like, no, the holes, the holes, the holes, go look at the holes. We were like, what?
Skyhawk, give me Skyhawk, give me Max Air, but Matterhorn Scrambler,
No, thank you.
I'm going to throw up.
Skyhawk is awful.
I love Skyhawk.
Give me circles.
Didn't you make a video about Skyhawk?
Yes, because I hate Skyhawk.
I love Skyhawk.
So they tried to open up Iron Dragon in the wind, and apparently they tried to test run it, and this is what happened. This is why Cedar Point doesn't run things in the wind. That's also why Cedar Point is very, very cautious Some would say extra cautious or beyond what they need to be cautious. I'm glad they do some testing, and I'm glad that they're careful like they are. Now yesterday I didn't walk through here, so I don't know if there's anything new in this spot or not, but I'm not seeing anything that looks different. We all know Dragster is closed this year, but there's the official proof. It's of course sad to me that Dragster is closed. I'm still hoping they're going to open it up next year. Maybe hoping against hope, but I'm still hoping. This ride is temporarily delayed due to high winds. Given just noticed the service animal relief station. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that before. That's really cool.
Yeah. So that's why you should follow him, because he sees details I don't see. Now, I haven't been through here yet. At least not, I didn't pay attention when I did. But I think this is an extra pathway now through here. So now this is an extra pathway that'll get you through into Frontier Town a lot better.
On the other side is the new Farmhouse restaurant.
Hey look, it's Beachcliff!
Oh, look at that. We have another...
How you guys doing?
Not your normal guy. There we go. Look, we're on each other's vlogs.
Yes!
There you go.
Check them out. Check them out! Alright, so...
They can't display a menu on the outside, can they?
I mean, it's a nice looking building. I'm still less than impressed with it. Not because of the building. The building is fine. It's just, I would really love to see seating. Someday it's going to be annoying that I keep saying that. Now they are doing, okay, so they have a refresh station here also. So that's not open yet, but that is nice that they have that also. And then lots of seating. It is nice that it's at least not like foggy and rainy this time to get out to get the video of this. But you have a variety of different types of seats.
When they announced that they were going to close the ride, no matter the ride or a restaurant, but after seeing it in person, I'm not super mad about it anymore. This does look like a really...
There are mics here, so I'm wondering if they do have a band lined up for today. This is just really cool to me. If these are filled with fire in like the fall or in the evenings, I would absolutely love that. So that eating area right behind me also is going to give you a lot more options, places to eat for the engine house and pizza, and also for and Chick-fil-A and anything that's over here also, like churros or whatever they had here. The wood enclosure there also is something new for this season.
So behind me is Snake River Falls, and I actually used to work this ride as an operator back in 2019. I only worked it for about 2 weeks. One of my favorite things to do if you ever do ride the ride during the on-season is sitting up at the very, very top before the drop and taunting people before they about to splash down. I don't know why I said that like that. Taunting people before they splash down, and I would say stuff like, today here at the Snake River Lumber Company is a 100% chance of sunshine with precipitation. It was just fun to taunt people. It was one of my favorite things to do, and that's all time one of my favorite positions to work on any ride ever.
Always making new friends. This is Skylar. Skylar, you've been watching for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, what's your favorite ride here?
Wicked Twister.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's gone now. It's sad. But so, which one would be your favorite one that's here now?
Probably Iron Dragon, and I'm still trying to go in Maverick.
Okay, I love Iron Dragon. Maverick is awesome too. So, well, it's good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Bye, guys. Yeah, all the water rides here are things that I love doing.
And they're right next to each other.
Yes.
Unless you go to Cedar Shores. I've always said though, one thing I do want to see, if they replace Wicked Twister with, is a mock power splash like Aquaman at Six Flags over Texas, I believe.
I'd be good with something like that.
We've got Thunder Canyon right next to us here, Snake River Falls on the other side. Those are the Parks 2 water rides. We need something more towards the front, dedicated water ride.
Maybe that's what they're building right now.
Maybe, who knows? I don't know what they got up there.
Snake River Falls, I keep, online, I keep hearing people say that they're going to replace it.
That's what I'm hearing too,
I don't
but
want
I'm
it to
like,
be replaced.
I don't either.
I like it too much. Look at all these people in line for Millennium Force. and some for Rougarou also. I'm sorry, but I'm pathologically against the idea of waiting in line for something that isn't moving at all. In my head, do anything else rather than wait for a line that is not moving and is not open at all.
Right. It could be like getting breakfast.
Exactly.
Walking around, getting pictures. If you're a enthusiast like us, you can catch a show even. Like, you know, you never know what's going on when you're just standing in line for a ride that's not even moving.
Yeah.
You're missing out on a lot.
Which breakfast is right where we're headed right now. So we're going out to the hotel Starbucks at Hotel Breakers, and we're gonna go grab that because I'm assuming that Starbucks is going to be the least popular Starbucks right now. The one here in the park is gonna be much fuller. I could be wrong about that, but I'm assuming that's gonna be the case. So we're gonna go check that out right now, since nothing's open anyway, and it is past 10 o'clock, and we still haven't seen any rides open or moving at all. So if they're not testing, we're gonna do other things and find other fun stuff that we can do here at Cedar Point today. The water has made its way into a little pool. I was just here yesterday and that was not like this. Care to take a dip, Given?
Absolutely not.
Nice, no line at all. Quick tip, come to Hotel Breakers for some of the things that you may want. If you need a restaurant or something during peak time at Cedar Point, this will give you a chance, a break from the crowds and fewer people. I didn't notice this yesterday, but they've taken down all of the glass cards that they had last year. Everything is back to normal. Right now we got a little sandwich and then some coffee. Starbucks is a great place to come, and like I said, I thought it would be a pretty empty place, and it's definitely empty today. So here's another ready station. So we're gonna check this out right now so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what it's like to get your money converted. So press touch to start. And get card. Maximum of $500. Accept. Put your money in. And it'll say how much it is. Where did I do it? There we go. Okay. Cool. And it recognized it as 10 bucks. I'm done. Finished. Issue card. Now, if you wanted to add more money,
Please take your card. Please take
you could have pressed more money also. Man, that thing is loud. And then transaction complete. Would you like a receipt? So I'm not, you could of course get a paper receipt. I'm gonna do an SMS text, and then you put your number in. So I'll blank out the screen for this part. And that's the end. And it'll come up with a, yep, there it is, a text. So you'll see on the text that I got also, that'll be like right over here, that I had the $120 that I put on a ready station card at Kings Island, and so it gives you kind of a running list of how much. You can also check out the balance too. This is actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was just this part of the room, but you've got all the way down there too.
This is a game of skill.
And the arcade is also connected to the pool. So you have a pool right there. Also smells heavily of chlorine, which I kind of like that smell.
Fun fact, as an ex-lifeguard from Kalahari, you don't actually smell the chlorine because chlorine is a scentless gas. You smell pee that activates the chlorine gas.
That's awesome.
That's what that is.
I'm so proud of you for doing that. This wind is just insane. Can see the water park.
I love this water park.
Given, did you bring a bathing suit?
No.
I actually brought mine. It's in the car. First of all, it's actually kind of hot. Secondly, look at this line for the farmhouse.
We'll be checking this out today. At some point, but not right now. Trail, kind of just explore.
I have not been in here since high school.
1927. His teeth mesh with gears on one of the two mills, which turns the stone nuts. The stone nuts then turn the millstones.
Okay, I do remember
the
this
stones
though.
never touched during the grinding operation.
Nothing too special, but it's something. It's something more than we've done today. People keep getting in line for Millennium, and the ride operator there just said
they'll be down for a very long time.
Yes.
So
So I have no idea why people are getting in line for these rides. I mean, unless that's just all you want from your day. We are on our way back to the farmhouse, right?
the farmhouse, grill and restaurant or whatever they're calling it.
We're gonna see what it's like. It had a massive line, but we're gonna go get in that line. Favorite ride, guys?
The Millennium.
I agree with Millennium. I found another ready station right there.
Red Garter
So it's
Saloon.
right here at the Photo Pass and the Red Garter Saloon.
So now is a good time for a restroom break.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
I never heard that one before. Fire in the hole. Yes, I am a 12-year-old boy. All right, what's your name?
AJ.
And what's your favorite ride, AJ?
Probably Dragster. It's not open this year, so.
Dragster, yeah. Hopefully I'll be back next year. I'm really hoping so. Also, for those of you who have not yet, please press that subscribe button. I'm here at Cedar Point constantly and love to be able to get answers, find out things that you need to know for your Cedar Point trip. So please press that subscribe button. Also, if you haven't yet, please press that like button. That helps me out a ton in the algorithm. And also, tell me what you need to know about Cedar Point down in the comments, or just leave a comment about the things that you like to do. But today's opening day, I don't know how much it's we're gonna even get done.
I don't know how much is gonna be open on opening day.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So.
But I hope that you guys are enjoying the vlog so far, and we're still gonna do all kinds of just weird, wacky antics for the rest of today. So come along with us. Let's keep going. Okay, so the farmhouse just may not have been open last time that we were here, and that's why it had that massive line. I think it might have been right around 10:50 at the time. So people were just waiting to go in. I do know the line starts pretty much as soon as you get through those doors. So this actually doesn't look that bad, but we'll see how long we wait on opening day to go to the farmhouse. Of course, it's a brand new restaurant. People are wanting to go here unproportionately more than they're wanting to go to other restaurants. So we're gonna check this out.
11:35, so we're about to get some lunch and see how long this takes.
I don't see anything that shows that's on the meal plan. Corn and the grilled chicken. That looks really good. It's good. The slow roasted porchetta looks really good too. Oh my word, guys, this looks so good. These potatoes, these sweet potato fries. We've got chips, we've got chili. We've got a corn mixture. We've got everything you could possibly want here. Guys, this app. Oh, I didn't either. It's probably out here. That's usually where it is. This looks absolutely delicious, guys. I'm actually more impressed with the food quality than with the place itself. Silverware's in here on next to the building. Right here. Uh-oh, you took the last fork. Oh no, there we go. It's such a nice day. Too bad it's so windy, but it's a nice day. Okay, so what did you get?
This is the chimichurri steak with the, whatever they're calling it, kind of fancy chili and a biscuit.
I got the seasoned chicken with the fried corn and a biscuit. Now, I don't even know how to eat this. I'm assuming you don't eat the rind. assuming you just eat the outside of it. This doesn't even need salt. Doesn't need any seasoning. This is so good. Try the chicken. Now, the guy working at the line did say, I would have done the Portillo if I were you. Oh my word, but this is delicious too. And pretty healthy too. A little piece of gristle, but I am more than impressed with this meal. Like, this would be worth coming to twice today. All right, so the chicken actually has like some gristle and some fatty spots on it. The seasoning is absolutely delicious on the skin, and even then it's very good, even with a little bit of gristle. This, I don't even see a flaw with. It is so good. It was so delicious. I think it's fried, which maybe it's not as healthy. Maybe that's the worst part about it. Still really, really good. The biscuit is a little bit dry for my taste. I think they do put butter on it and stuff, but I don't know, I needed something else.
I got the chimichurri steak and the chili. The chili's got a nice little kick to it. I wouldn't say it's super spicy. I still like my chili better, but you know, a little bit of bias there. The steak was a little on the fatty side, but it is nice and tender, and there go all my napkins. And I don't like biscuits, so I don't have any thoughts on the biscuit. But overall, I would say this is a pretty cool place that you should absolutely check out on your trip to Cedar Point.
Out of all the things I just said, the only real problem is that my hands are like glistening greasy, and it's all over my phone now too. We saw Skyhawk testing, and obviously there are a lot of people getting in line now, and we're going to get in line also, although I highly doubt that I will ride it. I don't know, maybe peer pressure will prevail, but I doubt it. They're only running one right now though. Opened up another part of the queue here. Oh, that is just miserable. Why does anyone think this is fun? All right, so it says that this line is a 15-minute line right now on the app. We'll see how long we actually waited. The line has gotten longer since we got in line. So it has actually been 18 minutes to this point right now. This is not a 15-minute wait. Definitely not. So right after that, I checked it out, and the app has updated now to 45 minutes. At this point, this has been a 30-minute wait for that.
And they opened
for
up
this
all
line.
the cattle pens.
They opened up what?
All the cattle pens behind us.
Yeah, so the entire line is open now. I don't know if it's still at 45 minutes or not. I'll check that while I wait.
More like an hour.
I'm gonna watch Give and Go. And I'm gonna take video with both of our cameras. But I am not going to go because I am too much of a sissy. Wow, guys, look at this line. I mean, there's not much else to do here. That's why, but wow.
Yeah, I got hurt.
This area of the park definitely looks different than it did last year. Definitely gives a different kind of a vibe to it. How was it? Skyhawk, yeah! Well, I'm glad someone gets enjoyment out of that ride.
I love that ride so much.
But yeah, I'm still not seeing any coasters. I thought maybe I saw people on Maverick, but I don't. So we'll just keep on going and see what we find. All right, so you used to only have the option of here. Now you do have two options, one on this side and this bridge that you can cross to get over to the Frontier Town area. So we're going to head to the tavern by the Palace Theater and grab a beer over there. So now we can take good advantage of this new shortcut. I do like it that they kept that bridge. I think it's nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a nice piece of Cedar Point history to keep.
So I never rode the cars ride, so I never really traversed the bridge, but now that you can walk across it,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
I did ride the cars ride a couple times.
Salute. Are you so excited? I don't know why I do.
Sure I am. Now we also have to check out whether Lusty Lil's is going to be open anytime soon too. White Claw. So apparently Lusty Lil's is actually rehearsing right now. But I mean, I'm not hearing anything, not right now anyway, but I'm super excited for when Lusty Lil's comes in. You guys have no idea how much I love Lusty Lil's. Line for Pipe Scream is kicking. Of course, because it's the only roller coaster that's open. I don't know if I've ever seen this fresh baked pretzels place open. So you can get popcorn there.
They take the drink
And
plan.
actually, it smells good. And apparently they take the drink plan. Is that it? Here's another long line for the Super Himalaya. What do you think? Let's do the short one.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, shot up at 15 minutes. All right.
I just got told the world isn't ready for Daddy Giving yet.
It's true. Power Tower, we were in line for just a few minutes and it closed down, but now it's going.
Now it's going again.
I'm confused. I don't know.
It says down. But
It said down on the app. That doesn't mean it's necessarily accurate though. So we are headed off to find some more thrills for right now.
What do you mean find another thrill? Everything's a thrill when you're at Cedar Point, even when half the rides are closed.
Good point.
That is the point. Cedar Point, get to the point. You know.
I'm filled with contempt for you right now.
Look, they got Iron Dragon though.
Yeah, they got it out. Iron Dragon is no longer vallied here, like it was earlier. Nothing but the biggest and baddest thrills for us today. Cadillac Cars is our next one. I just met Lexi and Grace. They came up and said someone that they know is a big fan. So, well, nice to meet you, Lexi and Grace. Maybe someday you guys will be big fans too. I don't know. All right, we bailed on our last ride because we saw that Valraven was testing, and people are really running over here. Now, I usually do not encourage running in the park. If you're gonna run and like 20 people get in line before you, that's what, one car? You're not gonna make a measurable difference to your time by running to your next place. But I am certain there's going to be a large group of people over here. This could be false hope. We don't know what it's gonna be. It's not open yet. So we'd be looking at filling 3 trains quickly, so hopefully we could get on. Do we want to wait yet though, is the question. Let all these people wait for something that's not open. I see people working on the track.
They might be transferring the train off.
Yeah.
Hello.
Blue Streak.
Everybody waiting in line at Valraven. I've got a couple of announcements to make. If you have any loose articles,
Oh, it is opening. Okay, let's get in line. Yeah, if they're making that kind of an announcement for loose articles and things like that, then it will open. So, okay, we're not gonna do Blue Streak, we're gonna hit this. This will probably still be a good 30-minute wait, at least, if not more than that. We have in our favor, though, that it'll fill up 3 right away. If they have 3 track or 3 cars. Everything has a big line today, no matter what you do. We're seeing a lot of good signs that different rides are gonna open. So this may be a more fun after all than we thought it was gonna be.
Let's hope so.
So this is Daniel and Tiffany. What's your favorite rides, guys?
Millennium Force.
Millennium Force? Is that yours too?
One ride.
They are running some tests right now. Obviously this has a very long line, but we're not in the line yet.
Attention riders, we are happy to announce that Mine Ride is now open in the back of the park as another roller coaster to
Mine Ride is now open. They are currently running 2 trains on the track at the same time. This is the reason why I don't want to wait for rides at this point, but we did hear that there was one more coaster that opened up. The mine train has opened up, but like look at the line back behind us. Like, first of all, mine train is not a ride that I really want to wait very long for. And once it opens up, it'll cycle through most people, and it should be a lower line. But right now, we might as well just continue. Like, I'm committed. Given has said it's going to take like 5 cycles of running this ride, and then so it'll be like 15 trains that'll go by, and then once we're done, it'll be done. But they're running like one at a time.
But they are routinely testing it now, so it's about to start up again.
This line, I think, is going all the way out onto the main midway.
And my seat, you know how they were like,
also, people are taking naps here on the pavement. Honestly, not a bad way to use your time, especially if you're already tired. There's someone who should be cold. But it is warmer right now, so I mean, it's not been bad. I've been considering taking off the jacket. I did it earlier, but now there's still enough of a breeze that it's not so bad. All right, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes waiting in line right now. The line just opened up and everyone cheered. You can hear that on my Instagram.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go. This is a nice long line. Now, I guarantee that this line is going to get really full very, very quickly. And obviously, we're filling it up pretty quickly even as it goes, but I mean, energy is definitely high. Filling up the Valraven queue. This has been quite a walk. And the line is still filling up. It has now been 2 hours and 5 minutes. Here's the wait. We've still got this right here and up the stairs. Isn't that exciting? The app still says 15 minutes. Whoever is running this app, you had one job. Why can you not figure out 3 different rides? I'm sorry, I'm mad about that one. It better not say 15 minutes. Almost 2.5 hours right now, and we're at the stairs. We feel like we've all been through some crap together, so at this point we're all in this together. Not sure if this is a separate fast lane pass or if this is people doing alternate access. What's alternate access?
It's like the 88 pass.
Oh. Okay, so this is alternate access for that. Would that also be rider swap? Yeah, parent swap. Okay. Okay. So now we know why. Given used to work here, so
I did. I used to work this very ride.
So he's a wealth of knowledge. So okay, well that's good to know. At this point though, if you have fast lane or if you have ADA, like what rides are you going to use it on? You only have one option of really what you're going to use it on, which is this ride. The mine ride does not have any kind of a fast lane access program that you can do. And Blue Streak does have one, but it's a much, much smaller ride. So most people who have fast lane access are going to be coming here to use this. So that's part of the reason why this has taken such a very, very long time. This is going to be about almost a 2-hour line. It's been, and 3 hours, so we've been waiting in it. It's been, at this point, an hour and 45 minutes since we got in line. We're right up here on the landing right now. So, like, we're very, very close. But even this might still be a few more minutes. So, I mean, we're very close to 2 hours, if not at 2 hours.
Actually,
3 hours.
4:29.
Yeah, 4:30. So that's an hour and 45 minutes walking in line. and an hour before that. So that's 2 hours and 45.
2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, I guess it is right.
I feel like there's a very good chance this is going to be.
Absolutely. This is going to be a 3 hour adventure. We're on the platform at this point, so we're here. We've made it.
It's all or nothing right now.
But now it's cold. It was hot in the sun. Now it's cold. And the line is completely full. So the queue there is just packed. And the line continues all the way down to there. So there is not an inch of this queue that is empty. It is completely filled. Well, guys, it's officially been 3 hours. And there is now... it's down. Mechanical. It's down. Like at this point, it's just a comedy of errors. I'm not even sure that... I'm not even sure that it's... Hey! Yay! Alright, 3 hours and 3 minutes. And we are getting out. Finally about to get on Vallied. How long was it? 3 hours? 3 hours and 3 minutes. Right now. Man, after that much time, we all became family. All that group behind us.
Seriously, that was
Oh my word, that was the longest time I've ever waited for a ride. And we can now head out to other places.
And get beer.
And get beer.
Get beer.
Where do you want to go?
We
could eat right now.
Yeah, honestly.
You want to go to Chickies and Pete's and get some food before it gets a massive line?
Yeah, if that sounds all right.
Chickies and Pete's is a great sports bar and is a place with a really nice atmosphere. Now, a lot of times you do have to wait in there though, but we're coming in at like 4 o'clock, so hopefully there'll be a place at the bar. Let's see, we'll go. I always love this, and with the extra ranch, it's actually really good. It cools it off. Thank you so much. It's so delicious. The Chickies and Pete's here has a lot more options than the Chickies and Pete's at Carowinds.
Just two bros chilling at a Chickies and Pete's, you know?
That's right.
We're vibing with the
We are
vibing. I'm
in the corkscrew
feeling this beer, and that is a little uncharacteristic for me. I don't know if Stella Artois is a little higher. I'm not a beer aficionado by any means, but it is good, and I am feeling it, so...
So has this been a successful day here?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I've only ridden Skyhawk and Vow, but that's 2 rides, and like nothing else is open. So, you know, it's a win-win in my book.
We might hit a couple other things. I've heard Maverick's open now.
I did hear that too.
So maybe we'll hit that. We'll see what's up. We'll check out the app here in just a second, but we're finishing up here at Chickies and Pete's, and we're gonna move on to whatever else is in store for us.
It's vlog inception again.
Now all of a sudden a bunch of rides are starting to open, including Maverick and Millennium Force. So we're gonna actually head over to Max Air, go check that out, use the restroom, and then see if we can hit a couple more rides before the park closes tonight at 8 o'clock. So let's go. All right, this is not a bad wait for Max Air. 1, maybe 2 rotations at most. Not that I'm gonna ride it or anything, because I'm not, but he is. All right, so Max Air is one of the worst things I have ever done with my existence. So I'm not riding it, but he is. So we're gonna definitely get some video of him. I have his camera for his stuff too. So definitely go check out his channel for some more content about all the different rides that are here at Cedar Point that we have been able to ride today. Right now, there are more things open, so we're going to them. I think I'm getting a little bit of some sun. And usually it ends up being like a little circle right there where my hat's open. Yeah, and I think I have it, yep. So good. All right, and he is right there. Although the sun is very, very bright. I don't know how much we can see him, but he's the one making weird shapes with his arms. All right, so we got on at 5:52. It is 6:02 right now, which means that took 10 minutes. Raptor is running. It's official. Now, I don't know if that means that it's actually running, but there is there is action on it.
I gotta get some footage of it. Hold up.
So Raptor is running tests, which means it may likely open, but we'll have to see. Right now, should we go back to Maverick, or should we wait here?
Check the line.
There are people already waiting there.
Video.
All right, we found Chrissy. Thanks, big.
Good.
Oh. Corkscrew says an hour, and I believe it. Maverick says 70 minutes on the app. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it's going to be like when we see how big it is, but that's where we're headed right now. Because Corkscrew is not worth an hour by any means. But Maverick might be worth, on opening day, a 70-minute wait. So we're going to go check that out. It's a far cry from the walk-on that it was yesterday, but we can hit that and then hightail it up to the front and hit Raptor, which is Given's favorite ride.
Absolutely.
So
I love Raptor. It is the reason I am an enthusiast today. It's the best ride in the park. I will not take any criticism on that opinion either. Come for me in the comments. I don't care. Raptor is hands down the best ride in the park.
Don't at him.
So don't at me.
We also just saw Steel Vengeance start testing. It's like every single ride here is gonna start testing in the last hour that this park is open, which kind of sucks.
It does.
We can't do it all. Okay, we are on our way to Cedar Creek Mine Ride because Maverick was very, very long. And Cedar Creek Mine Ride looks pretty decent. I think it says maybe a 45-minute wait.
15.
But I don't think it's that long. If
Cedar Creek Mine Ride, yeah!
Oh no, it says 15. Yeah, that's fine. If the line isn't out here, it's not more than a 15-minute wait. And if they're running two trains, then it's even less than that.
So my sister will be 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. So that has been about a 10-minute wait.
Oncoming riders, please enter the train carefully and sit on one side of the platform.
Okay, well, I'm thinking if that says down, but there are people on it. I don't know, that is a short line. That line just goes that long.
Ooh.
Oh, but look at all these people, because it's been down and it just came back up.
Yeah.
Millennium Force is not running, but it sounds like it just came back up because we heard a whole bunch of people screaming right behind us as we walked by. So, yep, there they go.
Oh, cool.
So they are back up for Millennium Force.
I don't know, do you want to try this real fast?
Do you want to?
How longer the line is?
This isn't a very long line.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, see how long it takes?
Get line with us, Elise. Come on.
Okay, so we did decide to get in this. We'll
this will
see
be
how
like
long this actually takes. Yeah, this isn't gonna be long. Look at how empty it is up there. Yeah, this is nice and fast. This is how to hit a popular ride. When you walk by and you see that it's just opening, hit it. And at that, we are already past the point of fast lane, and the line is moving very quickly in front of us. Okay, we have one of the trains off the track, but it looks like we have two trains running. Already got the music back. It's been 7 minutes here, and we are entering the station right now. And here we go. 2.
You care from that?
No, doesn't matter. 13? Okay.
Or 14.
I think it's been like 8 minutes right now. Let's go.
If you need assistance, notify the associate.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited!
Load all clear.
You guys got the all clear, which means time to get all up and out of here. Please remain seated upright with your head back, shoulders and seat back facing forwards during this ride. Don't get blinded by the sun, but go ahead and enjoy your guys' ride. So let's make some noise.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Millennium Force is 20 years old, still one of the best rides that I have ever ridden.
It is pretty great.
It's so much fun.
It lands a spot in my top 20. It's just not in the top 10 quite, so.
However, after having ridden like Fury 325 or 325, I am discovering that it is a little bit less fast and less high on the like airtime than Fury
Gigas
or Intimidator are.
Even Orion, like for example, that ride's kind of airtime centric and like speed centric, and I'll be riding it tomorrow. Well, I'll put it this way: it's the original Giga Coaster. It paved the way for rides like Fury 325, for Orion, for Intimidator 305 to exist.
Yeah.
So without it, we wouldn't have those rides, or we might have those rides, but who knows what they would look like.
But because of that, though, I still feel like it does a lot of hugging the ground and it goes very fast. And a lot of times I just feel like Superman on it, and it is just so good.
That's fair.
I love it. So every single coaster has, you know, the things that make it unique, and I love that.
Oh, there's people on
Okay, I see it.
Oh.
This is not a drill. There are people on Raptor. I don't know how long we're gonna have to wait for Raptor, but we are definitely going to Raptor. So let's see what we got. Now, usually Raptor has fewer people on it at night, waiting in the queue for it. But today, I have great hopes of finding the opposite.
A lot of people behind us are probably Raptor, so there's probably a little bit.
Well, we might be here till midnight tonight, Given.
We might.
This is quite a line.
Unless they just haven't opened any of the cattle pits.
Which is possible. Let's go. Oh, it only says 30 minutes. So, not a huge line. 30 minutes is decent for Raptor. I definitely thought that we would have a longer line than that. So, let's go.
Let's go!
So, this was not a half hour. This was 45 minutes. But we are here on the landing. Given row 1, baby!
Row 1, my favorite row on the ride. I love front row.
All right, we are here on row 1. Let's go! Oh, yeah. Front row on Raptor is just so much fun. It's an incredible ride. Definitely come into it with the mindset of being a toddler, being tossed around by John Cena. But riding it in the front, you see where the track's going the entire time. So you know where to lean, you know where you're headed, and you can just anticipate each of those moves. When you're back a little bit further, in the middle or at the back of the train, there's just a little bit less anticipation that you can do. Also, I don't know if it's just the beginning of this year or if it's because of maybe some sort of work that they've done on Raptor, but the ending was much smoother than it usually is. Usually it's like you come around that corner and bam, right back and forth. Not so this time, and I'm definitely all for that. I'm definitely glad that that is not the case. It's really nice when you've got a really good smooth ride on Raptor, and today was about as good as it ever gets. I just met Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. It was nice to meet you. I wish you would have been in this video, but it was nice to meet you anyway. Thanks for coming up and saying hi. And if you guys see me in the parks, please don't hesitate to come up and say hi. It always makes my day. I love that. I don't always have a ton of time to spend with you, despite spending 3 hours with some random people today who was, I mean, that was a blast, but
they were totally awesome.
They were totally awesome, but we just were stuck in line with them for a while.
Dude, I could say so many inappropriate things about that ride. I'm just gonna spare the details because this is family friendly.
Well, we've heard Tiki Twirl is just not put together yet. I hope that's the case. I feel like the orange bands across the front look ominous. Maybe they just don't want anyone going on it because they don't want anyone looking over that wall. This is one of those songs I could like step in time to. Da, 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 da.
What they have up their sleeve, honestly.
I know.
That's a lot of fence to go all the way out to the water like that.
Yeah, like that's at the water's line. Like that was being pelted by waves just a day ago. What in the world, guys? I want to know what they're doing. Cedar Point, you sneaky little bastards. Always making some new friends. What's your favorite ride here, guys?
Straight?
Wow.
There's a marina if you have a boat.
So we rode 6 different things today. We had like a full like, I don't know, 6 hours or something like that where there was just nothing to do. And then everything opened up at the end of the night, which did lend to some lower wait times too. Yeah, so we got a whole bunch of stuff done tonight. Had a blast.
Yeah, it was a great day. Exploring everything that was new, riding a couple of rides and just eating food and like drinking.
Yep.
2 bros.
We didn't quite get the like pub crawl kind of a thing going on today.
But I mean,
that's because things opened up. So
right.
Yeah, so it wasn't quite what I expected. But
I'm pleasantly surprised with the outcome, I'll put it that way.
I'll also need to do a little bit more research and looking into the cost of different types of food. That's something that you guys have asked me about, but I didn't really get into that today. But we'll do some more of that here in the future. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. We also met a lot of friends along the way.
Absolutely.
And I was glad to have Given here with us today too. So
yeah, it was really fun.
I hope you guys check out his stuff. Plug your stuff again one more time since
you can find me on YouTube. I'm Given Taylor. You can find me on Instagram, Given.Taylor. My Twitter is Givenchy Butter if you want to follow that. I also have a photography Instagram. It's just Vertical Loops. You can search that up.
Which is really good.
But I'm really trying to focus on my YouTube game right now, so that would be really, really helpful if you guys would go check that out. Just search up Given Taylor. I'm sure I'll be linked in the description below, of course.
Also, press that subscribe button for Not Your Normal Guy. I'd love to have you guys join this roller coaster loving family.
Join.
Press the like button and tell me any questions that you have. I do try to get along. I do try to get around to answering all of them as much as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for joining, and let's go! Look at how burnt my face is. Oh my word. One of my favorite places to come hang out at night after Cedar Point is here. And this is the magic of Cedar Point. It's hanging out after hours, being able to come out onto the beach, onto the boardwalk, being able to hang out here at the fire, and just kind of talk or just relax. I absolutely love this. It is one of my favorite things about this, and it's something that no other park has. When I visited Carowinds, when I've gone to Kings Island, you just don't have this kind of a feel of just relaxation and excitement when you are done with the day at any other park other than Cedar Point. Guys, this is Jane. She just came up and said hi to me, and thank you for doing that. First of all, what's your favorite roller coaster, Jane?
Iron Dragon.
Iron Dragon. I love Iron Dragon. It's such a great ride. It's so much fun. Well, thanks for saying hi. I'm glad that you came up and said hi. Thanks for watching the videos. Give me a high five. Yeah. I just saw Sean here too. Another person to say hi. I love that. I don't know when they close these doors. And I know they have security people all around, but you can definitely walk in. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. I love being in this park at night. Seeing the park all lit up. And after having just kind of vibed on the beach for a little bit, seeing all this, it's always one of my favorite things. Either that or else walking down the beach. But right now the beach, like Given said, is closed. So